Next one I'd like to tell you about is called My Melanin. The author is Renita Pagan. It is available on Amazon. And it's about teaching young girls to embrace the color of their skin and to know that they're beautiful in every shade.
So
And
why was it important for you to write a book about teaching young girls to embrace the color of their skin? Why did that matter to you to give back in that way?
it mattered to me to illustrate that book because I feel like everybody deserves to have positive representation of somebody that looks like them, somebody that they can relate to. So I just felt like it was owed to our young girls to see that there are beautiful people that look like you, that you're going to look like when you grow up.
Great. So tell us more about some of the other books you've written and illustrated.
Okay, the last one I'll tell you about is it's my latest, which will be out very soon. I'm not gonna release the title yet, but it's about my journey with autism, and I'm doing this because people feel that you can't really flourish if you have autism in life. So it's really just about not letting your challenges stop you from fulfilling your dreams and showing the amazing things that you can still do despite your challenges.
So Ayana, for some of us who aren't quite clear what autism is, because we've read so many misconceptions or we just have our own idea in our head, can you please explain to us what autism means to you?
Well, to me, it means being different but special. It means I communicate differently. My main source of communication is art. It means I understand differently. It means I process differently. I feel differently. It's just like a different, like my mind is not wired like everybody else's. So you may say something to me and I don't understand what you're saying, and I might need you to explain it to me in a different way. So it's just a different way of processing information, emotions, and social situations and things of that nature.
Can you give us some examples of some misconceptions of autism? Because it's not something that can always be seen. In most recent years, I feel like more light has been shed on autism and people who have it, and that is different for each individual. So can
Yes,
you just,
exactly.
yeah, explain a
Yes.
little more about that?
Okay, so it is a spectrum. If you meet somebody with autism, please remember that you met one person with autism and you're not going to meet anybody else like them. They'll be similar, but they're not like them because everybody is different. A lot of misconceptions, the one that I've dealt with the most was that Black girls don't get autism, and that like people are always like, well, you don't look autistic. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to look like? So there are a lot of misconceptions. And I really appreciate people, though, who ask me and they're like, well, is this a way that you can understand? And I really appreciate the people who have the time and take the time to explain things to me if I need, like, it explains just a little differently so I can understand.
Sure. So what are some appropriate ways to approach a person with autism without being offensive?
Um, to just speak to me like I'm a person, and don't say, well, I heard this. Just ask questions and like get to know the person. Just have like a normal conversation. Don't make it awkward by saying, well, I heard this, and something weird about autism is this. Like, don't do anything like that. Just try to have like a regular conversation with the person and treat them like a person.